told me, before you do 5 times, he said, 5 times.
Before you do what?
You learn Sava Mikelim 5 times. You don't even understand what he says. You think you understand, and you really don't understand what he says. It takes 5 times to understand the Sava Mikelim. So we did it once. We did Sava Mikelim. We did once. We did for the beginning of Lazman. We did 11 pieces. The subject was Noiseh Barim Chaveiroi. And we have to internalize it and put it to ourselves. And we have to work it out again. Work again.
Yeah, you put it if you don't understand it.
Yeah, no, you understand
You
it.
don't understand until 5 times.
No, it means the real understanding. You have to understand the Navid. You have to understand it really to understand it.
You can't internalize something that you don't understand.
No. You have to explain it. No. So listen, you had a good question. Answer. Says the Apostle, Seichel Toy v'chol esayim. When Hashem gives you a seichel, good, when you do it. To get really to understand Noiseh Baruch Havei is only when you do it. When you really keep it and do Noiseh Baruch Havei, then you're able to really to understand it. It's like a person learns about tefillin. If he won't really put tefillin and do it medagdik and tefillin, he won't understand what is tefillin. A person learns about davening. If he doesn't internalize it to his heart, daven like it has to be, every word, to understand what he says, if you learn about davening, you won't understand it. Seichel Torah, to understand it, you have to do it. Torah is not like Chochmah of the world, is you're learning and the action don't go together. Torah, learning and action go together. Because a person have a wife, why the wife is very important? Not important, it's a muchach to have a wife. Because a wife gets you from the mind to reality to do it. She makes it to do, to happen to do. She puts what you have in your mind and puts it to the reality. She helps you to put it in reality. If you listen, you work it out, you listen, you put it in the reality. Moshe, take a paper here. But if you don't put it in reality, all the chokhmah that you learn is missing. The Gemara says in Ksubis, or this Amoiro was learning late. And he used to come every Erev Yom Kippur, used to come home. Every Erev Yom Kippur he came home. One time he came late. And then when he came late, his wife was waiting, why he didn't come. So she had a dima. Tear came into Dmot, came out of her eyes. Why her husband didn't come? What? She cried. Immediately the husband was sitting in the Beis Medrash. The Beis Medrash fell down, and everything boom fell down. All the Beis collapsed, and he died. The Gemara says that. So the Gemara, the Chazal has a question. Meile he died because he didn't care about her. He came late. But why she has to be suffer? She has to be a widow. She has no husband. Says the Chazal tells us, in the power of the woman, even if she doesn't come to Beis Medrash, she can even if she's not in the Beis Medrash, she can recognize if he's really learning or not. She can recognize the learning is missing. All his essence of learning was missing. A person can act this type of way, it means all his learning was missing. The point is, the Gemara, the Chazal, Pshat the Gemara. It's the Gemara, but this is Chazal, the Meforshim. A person learns, has to come out right. His learning, his actions, his appearance has to come out right, has to come out in the right way. In a moment, his learning, his actions missing. His missing his etzel learning. It means his learning is missing. Not like he's learning and his actions are not good. A learning action go together. Seichel toiv lechol hasayim. Tilasam el islam. When you learn and the action has to go together. You want to make Kabbalah Satorah. Soon you have Shuas Kabbalah Satorah. Kabbalah Satorah is not only learning the Torah, it's keeping the Torah. When you keep the Torah, that is etzem learning the Torah. Because it goes together. If you keep the Torah right, the learning comes right. Rabbi Shimi Green has a song he brings from Evan Ezra.
The Rebbe told me, he gave a Mussar smooth. He said, when you fulfill a halacha, he said that you're really supposed to help you to understand the Shad and the Gemara.
Right. That helps with each other. I talk about the Midas one. And he said that Shimi Green has a song. Years ago he used to sing, and I don't have it today. And he brings the Shem Evan Ezra. Hayosho b'midosav, hayosho b'deyosav. If you're straight with your midos, you're straight with your seichel. So Evan Ezra says that. Now maybe brought it, but he brought it. Maybe sung it. He had a song on it. And years ago, today they don't sing it. The point is, your midos are straight, your seichel is straight. So a person he sees, he screams, he yells, he acts not like a human being. His learning is corrupt. His learning has to go together with the midos. It's not opposite, it goes together. The Torah has to come out sweet like Gan Eden. That everyone wants to come to learn in Diaspora Yeshiva. Has to be that our learning has to come out that everyone wants to come here. Everybody in all the universe wants to come to Tzion. Ki mitzion tetzeh Torah. From here has to come a Torah to all the world. Why the Torah is not coming to the world? Because our learning is missing in our learning himself. And the essence of the learning is missing. What? And our midos are wrong, and that's some learning goes together. Like I said before. The midos and the learning go together. Like I said before.
But that means that the learning is not sweet. Because the midos of the teaching, the people who are teaching, their midos are crap. And their learning is crap.
Right. No, so there's missing and the etzem and the midos. It goes together. This is the point. It goes together. The midos and the learning go together. This is Poshut Chazal. Now we want to accept the Torah. So Sami Mikelim says the midah that we have to work on, Eos the Kabbalah Satorah is noise bol bechaverot. The midah of the Kabbalah, the Torah, the midah have to be noise be'olim chaverot. Carry the yoke of your friend. Oh, Buchim Aboyim. Here, accept. Oh. Shalom Aleichem. Buchim Aboyim. So we continue. Oh. Good to see you, Baruch Hashem. So we continue the midah. This is it's not a joke, it's real. If we don't correct our midos and we don't correct ourselves, our learning is corrupt. And if the learning and midos and learning go together, and mainly the Torah goes together sweet, that comes out to the world, beautiful, it comes out good. This is Chazal tells us. We want to accept the Torah comes. Shavuos is coming to Shavuos soon. So we're the midah of Sami Kenan that we have to work on. The midah of Noise Ba'olim Chaver. The midah of carrying the yoke of your friend. And this is so important, especially if a person is married. And there's no way to accept really, if you really get married, it starts internal, not external. I heard from the Rabbi a lot of people that they are noise ba'ol external. It means other people, they don't work in the house. And then it comes corrupt. Because and the real midas they don't really work on. The noise ba'ol is not really noise ba'ol. Because it's real midos and his really character, where the wife gives him Mussar, and the really midos has to correct himself, is not really metaken. There's the tikkun, and this is he cannot lie. He cannot lie his wife. He cannot lie his the reality, and he fakes himself and he goes hoo-ha and hoo-ha, and the reality is. And then it doesn't come out right. It can be 100 people, 1,000 people, and other people, but, and the Sami Kelim says clearly in the piece we learned, one of the pieces we learned, Azach u'ameat, to have pure is a little bit. You don't, Azach u'ameat, pure is only a little bit.
What do you mean that?
Me'at, not a lot, not kamus, eichus.
What
I mean,
other
people, not kamus of people. You have to notice it, but you start with one, you start with two. You start to be in general. I'm a politician, and when it comes to the same politician, when it comes to this, his own, not eichus, is not really not noiseboil. It's only like a kamus thing, not eichus. You have to work on eichus, kamus, eichus, to really work noiseboil. And it starts with the midos. Words on our midos. And work on our midos is very seriously. You want to accept the Torah, it's impossible to accept the Torah without noiseboil chaveirah. Impossible. This is the midah to be kind of the Torah. A kinyan. What does a kinyan mean? We're learning about this kinyan. When you're kind of the Torah, you have to be noiseboil chaveirah. And you have to start to learn. So we have 11 pieces we learned about it. We have to start again. We start again the pieces again. Because we have to live it and do it again. Till we acquire it and live it again. This is avoidum. It reminds me of a story when we're sitting Shiva. My father was sitting Shiva. So a guy came to tell us a story like this. There was a guy in the yeshiva years ago. My father and this guy, a new boy came to the yeshiva, and he wanted a dog. A dog. He says he married a dog. His dog is by him was like he cannot leave the dog all day. Not this boy in the yeshiva. Was this boy years ago? They told us in the Shiva when we were sitting in Shiva. The guy told us in the Yeshiva years ago was this person. He said he cannot leave the dog. So he came to the base medrash. He used to have a dog. So the boys came to the Rabbi. He says, "Listen, the dog, a big dog in the base medrash, the big dog." And Rabbi didn't listen to him. I didn't listen to him.
You didn't listen to the boys.
Didn't listen to the boys. And he continued to learn with the dog. The dog was in base smash, and he learned. He learned after a while, and the boy got to learn, and slowly by slowly, he took away the dog away, and he came a big Tam Chacham, and he came a big Rosh Yeshiva, big Tam Chacham, the person. So the guy told us, he came to the he says, "Listen, why you don't take the dog? It bothers me, dog." He says, "If it was you, what will be? It will be the same way. You do the same way. If it was you, the same way you can. What you do? You be the same for his neshama away from Torah because of that." And Ma'aseh showed that guy came a big time chacham, and then because of the story, I don't know exactly, but the guy told us the story. I don't want to say the names of the people. Doesn't make a difference here. It's the concept we have to get. Noise Boilim, I was one time, I was sitting in the yeshiva years ago in the old base medrash, and years ago they used to smoke. And he used to tell them, maybe I cannot take the smoke. It bothered me. So then after a while they stopped it. But the baby outside and inside. But before that, Svebi says to me, where's your noise vechaver? You have to noise boy. You can't suffer that a person smoke. Maybe we're learning. And then Hashem made miracles that the world went against it and they opened the windows, make this. You have to know that's able to. Was the Sabbath Mikkel that brings the story? Was this guy came to the Beis Medrash, stinks, dirty, filthy. He cannot even stand near him. How bad he stinks. He didn't take a shower maybe for 2 years. And he stinked and his hair was long. He came to the Beis Medrash. And all the boys go, they can't even stand near him. So he says, no, you have to be not to go like that. Embarrass him. Maybe if you want to say bird, maybe you can talk to him, maybe take a shower, help him out. Take him a shower. Maybe take him a haircut, maybe he has no clothes, buy him clothes. Trying to see a thing. To know say bird, not to hurt the person and get the results and go and knock him out. It's very, very, very sensitive. Two people, listen to me, two people I know this year, and let us say that. I don't say names. They did their own rooms, they didn't go them by no one, they want to say let us say that. One guy said, family, people, not in yeshiva, outside, fine, but they told me, one guy said to me, the family said to him, don't make embarrass us in the Leseda. He said, embarrass him? He didn't come to the Leseda. They heard him, he stayed in his room within the Leseda. Another guy says, two people, different stories. The point is, people are so sensitive, you say one word, and they knock them out till the end. They like melted like nothing. There's nothing there. One guy I know, he had no place to stay for Shabbos. He came big time Chacham, X place, and says, invite to come for Shabbos. So he says to him, come for Shabbos?
Who said to who?
To this person, he will come for Shabbos. So he said to him to come. Yes. He says, no, I don't want to go there. I don't want to go. So I asked him, why you don't want to go to Shabbos? He says, I felt I was a miskin. I have no place to be. I feel like I'm miskin. I say miskin. I'm like a nebach. Like a I say miskin in English.
I want to be sorry for him.
I'm sorry. I can either help you. Sorry. Say, but I'm not sorry. I'm a healthy person. I have no place to stay, but I'm not a sorry person. I'm not a case. And he felt that he didn't go for Shabbos then. He stayed.
They were inviting him because he was
miskin.
Sympathy case.
What?
Like a sympathy case.
Yeah, like I did. And the guy came to listen, come to Mavish. No, you see, the same action, he says, he could do them, not is a miskin, he could go, listen, I need you. Not to come for Shabbos, a different way how to talk. The same way, if you talk to the same way, you will come. But he talked to him in a type of way that he feels like he's a miskin. And he didn't want to come for Shabbos, and he suffered and he didn't come for Shabbos. For a couple of weeks he didn't come, he had no place to be, and he didn't come for Shabbos. Why? Because he felt the other person, because the other person talked to him a type of way that he didn't come to his shoe, he didn't understand really how the person feels. And he didn't come out sweet, it didn't come out good. No, it means you feel the other person's feelings and you come to his shoe and you know exactly what he feels and you're able to help him out exactly who he is. You're going, and this needs training. He needs work. It doesn't come by himself. Impossible. You can learn the Gemara, you can learn the Rishonim, Achronim. This is good. It needs word is called work. Dirty work is called work on yourself. It needs work and work and work and work on yourself. You have to have patience, and you have to have savlanus, patience, and seeing a bigger picture. Not yourself. See a bigger picture. Not yourself. Picture. Not only think about myself. See a bigger picture. It's other people in the world. It's other situations. It didn't think about me. A different language, a different story. You have to broaden yourself in the mind so much and see different and have humbleness and have patience and humbleness. I think if you don't work on it, it's impossible to really do. It's so much work a person to work on himself. If not, he gets insulted. He doesn't do the mitzvah right. Comes a sound of me telling him, he says like this. And the pieces, we learned it. We learned the pieces. He says very powerful word. It's called Chochma Mile de Alma. Remember, write it down the word. The Chochma of Mile de Alma. You have to know the Chochma of the world to understand the Mile de Alma, what's going on. You have to read the map. You have the Chochma of Mile de Alma, what is going on. And you have Chochma Mile de Shmaya, the Chochma of the Shammai. There's two Chochmas, he says. You want to do noise barim chaveiroi, you have to know Mile de Alma, he says. Sami Keller. You have to understand what's going on with other person, where he's holding, what is going on in him, what is his own world. He's divorced, he has a family, he has to pay money, what bothers him, he has children, he has a father, mother, he has this and that. You have to understand the Mila that way family becomes with situations. Get the picture. If you don't understand Mila de Alma, you won't understand Mila de Shmaya. Now he says two things. If you don't understand Mila de Alma, Sami Ken says, you won't understand Mila de Shmaya. You need both. And you must have Mila de Alma first. If not, impossible to do chesed. You know what you're doing. You think you're doing the mitzvah. It's Aveira. And Aveira is a mitzvah. He come to the Beis Medrash and he said, please take $200 in front of people. The guy gets embarrassed. When I'm at a case and you do a mitzvah giving tzedakah, really hurting him. Yeah, if you don't have the concept, understanding of what is going on, maybe it's a yosam, it's a yosam, almana, a guy and the mother, father, so he cannot talk about this, he cannot parents, this and that. Every case, you have to understand, you have to go to the shoes of people and learn it, and this needs dirty work and work and work on yourself. And work on yourself, and work on yourself. Training and training and training. Needs a lot of training. And no one can tell you it doesn't need training. Because you're not born that way. A person is born I, and I. And me. What's the word? Egocentric, self-centered. All this. Every person is born only wants himself. To go out of yourself and picture other people and see other things needs work. What's your work? Work. This needs work. There's so many stories of Gedolei Torah. If you read the stories and you have the right eye, you can see the Midah Noiseh Bechaveiroi is unbelievable. From Chaim Kanievsky and all the Gdolim, you see the Rebbe. This needs a lot of eye to train yourself. It needs a lot of training. And Bezat Hashem, if we train ourselves right, we're able to accept the Torah. And our midos will be right. We have to change. Hashem is screaming us, change. Change our midos, change our acting. It needs training. In a lot of ways, in a lot of pchinas. This is it. I met by Mashgiach, my Mashgiach. He taught me, I was 19 years old. I met him, I told him I did a summer Mikelim. He said to me, this is a yeshiva that they work on themselves. You cannot read this, you cannot even read him if you don't work on yourself. Needs work. Summer Mikelim is the system is to work on yourself. The Rebbe liked the Summer Mikelim because this means because you have to work on yourself. It's not, I can give you a lot of books, a lot of Mussar books, a lot of chokhmas, a lot of ideas, and a lot of ideas. It's not information and all these chokhmas. It's all good. This is a book of work. It's a shop where we have to work on yourself. So the subject will be working now. The Kabbalah Satorah is noise boil bechaveiroi. You have to carry the yoke of your friend. This is training that. Training.